it's Lady Lecture K, and here is another instalment of looking at the Media Molecule most liked dreams. These are the ones released by Media Molecule into dreams over the past few years. And we're getting to another block of 10. So we've done this 10 here, this 10 here. So we're starting with dreams and Mercedes-Benz. Now, a bit of a weird one. This is a collaboration with Mercedes-Benz. I don't know. It just seems an odd thing to do. I don't know. What this has got to do with Mercedes-Benz, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to reset progress and start from the beginning. And we'll have a look here. Welcome to the co-creation project that invites the world to imagine the futures we dream of. Through collaboration and communication, we can create the desirable visions we want for ourselves and the planet. So, Media Molecule are very keen on ecological, environmental projects, and Mercedes-Benz, I don't know who approached who here to make something. Maybe they were doing some sort of marketing campaign based on the future is Mercedes-Benz or something. I don't know. It's 2078 and AI's open. That's a really rubbish sentence. AI's open doors. Imagine a future where chores are no more, where tech builds the world while we look on in awe. Yeah, imagine a future where you have absolutely nothing to do. How life would be one tedious boredom. AI gives us freedom to seek ideas. Except it doesn't. It stops us from thinking for ourselves. She's trying to write a sentence. She wouldn't be bothering because AI would have written the sentence for her. She just said, I want a sentence that says something like, I want a future where I can do stuff. And it will come up with the sentence. You don't even have to think. My God, life is starting to become really bad. Anyway, I don't know where she lives. This doesn't look like Earth. I mean, what are these things floating in the sky? What is with the pink sky? How come she can fly? This obviously is another planet, right? Anyway, off she goes. Does it? It looks like dreams. There's something about things made in dreams by Media Molecule that have this certain look about it. There's nothing very dissimilar between this and the Dreamscom stuff that they made, and the VR stuff that they made. It's all got a look about it. And yet when you look at the stuff that Dreamers have made, that has a slightly different style depending on who made it. So, an unfinished poem, deploying Cody. Here's Cody. Hi Cody, what are you going to do for me? Are you going to write my homework for me? It will enable you to travel the world in search of inspiration. Will it really? Discover experiences that inspire you to complete your poem. See, but that's not what happens, as well we know now. It doesn't allow you to complete your poem yourself. It just writes you a poem. Okay. Collect feathers to inspire your friends and unlock more cabins in your neighborhood. So I've got to collect feathers. Is this a feather? How do I get over there? Travel to the Lost Valley. So I don't know what that shiny thing is then in that case. I'm confused. I've never really played this. I thought the whole idea of a manufacturer of cars coming in and collaborating with Media Molecule in order to make a game was a bit just unappealing. Oh, missed that. R2 it says. What am I doing now? I'm swinging on this. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? She's now meditating on a square plinth that looks like it's made out of holograms. So she should actually be on the ground. Inspiration sparked. With AI on the job, I can kick back and chill. This is a bit weird. It's not like Mercedes-Benz is a manufacturer of AI. It's a manufacturer of cars. Where are the cars? I mean, I'd understand it. Media Molecule made a game collaborating with Mercedes-Benz, and it was a racing game. That would make sense to me. This makes no sense to me. It's boring. It's annoying. Why? Who creates a game where what you got to do is go around places, get inspiration to write a poem? What mamby-pamby crap is that? Right, I'm done. Because, I mean, honestly, nobody wants to play a game where the game of the game is to get inspiration to write a poem. 6,961 thumbs up at the present time. When I did it, it was 6,940. So 21 people have played it since I made this list. 24.97%. So a quarter of the people that played it thumbed it up. I think that's incredibly generous. What is the comments on this? Official collaboration, it's cool. Felt more like an ad for AI. But thanks for Mercedes-Benz for funding the development of this beautiful level. So beautiful. Great. Mercedes-Benz is a car. Better than expected from initial impression. Had fun completing this dream. Very nice. Amazing game. Nice game. Fun game. Amazing. Really? Who are you people? Okay. Bored me to death. Right, okay. All Hallows, the Land of Lost Dreams. So this was the last of the Land of Lost Dreams official Media Molecule collaboration. So this is a community event, the Land of Lost Dreams, and you had to make a little bit of a forest. They gave you some templates. I think there was 2 or 3 options, larger and smaller spaces, and I thought the idea was to fill it with lost projects, things that you've been working on that you never managed to finish. I thought that was the idea. That isn't how it panned out, as it turns out. I think people just made spooky areas that had nothing to do with any of that. I tried to do things. I tried to make mine with things that I'd already built and I'd already made that I'd never done anything with in my little section, which we probably almost certainly will not get to. As the All Hallows things went, I didn't like this one as much as previous. Having said that, there's something really epic about it. Stop, no entry, flesh beast, only gubbins allowed in here. Look around, there's no place for the soft, the weak, the spongy. Make my steel crawl, you do. No time to explain, too much work to be done. We keep fixing this mess, but it keeps growing back. You might actually make some real progress if you have the right tools. We're down 3 magnoids. We just need them. Magnoids find metals. Work needs metals. Forest needs work. Geez, I can't believe I have to explain this. Need 3. Start over there and hands off the metals. Meat stick. So all of this is media molecule at this point. So this is not the community event stuff. This is media molecule made stuff. I don't even remember this. Isn't that odd? Did I ever play this part, or did I just go straight for the community stuff? It's sort of cool. It's a bit creepy. They've gone for like a platformer vibe. In this section here, what have I got to do? Is that what I need there? I've got myself what looks like a magnet. Okay. In this section, he says I need 3. It's just 3 things I need to collect. I'm not 100% sure. Right, let's go into this section here. Oh, into the water. I really don't remember this. I must have played this. This is the beginning of the level. After the little cutscene with the creatures and the stuff. Hello. Oh, there's one there. Okay. Fast travel unlocked. You can now travel the land of lost dreams using the gulp. Find the gulp heads to unlock new locations. Okay. Oh, there's the third one. Okay, where's the guy? Hello? Hand them over. Yes, Magnoid and your soppy organs are still working. Interesting. That reminds me, I've got something human in the trunk of the car. Oh, geez, I hope not. Come and see. You can have it. Okay, where's he going? Is it in here? What? In the boot? She's which? In the engine compartment? What's he talking about? I've got to talk to him. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's by far the most useless trinket we've ever unearthed. It's all yours, skin suit. Terrible, isn't it? A painting of a book with no words, not even worth melting down. Enjoy! Thanks for the magnoids, pulp thing. I know, there's something to be said for the imagination of the people at a media molecule. It's like, I love the way this looks. It's got the characters and everything, and it is quite cool, really. So I don't know, do we go in? Well, we don't go that way. Where did we go? There seem to be so many exits. So many exits, so many bits and bobs. What was that? That's not that horrible looking Connie, is it? That nightmare looking Connie with a horrible face. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Nightmare Connie. I don't know who invented that, but they went with it. It's just Connie with a horrible human face. It's just scary. long it took us to make all this stuff. I take it we don't go that way then. There it is. Yeah, okay. I'm following you. I'm guessing this is what we got to do. Oh my gosh. We're not into the community stuff yet, and I think maybe this is one of the reasons why I didn't like this as much. It's like, it's not as clear cut as just walking into a haunted house, is it? To get to the community stuff, it's like, what is all of this? Fast travel unlocked. Twiggy's tree. There's so much to this. I've never played it. What about the rest of you? Let me know in the comments. If you ever played through the whole of the Land of Lost Dreams, all the Media Molecule stuff, did you complete the tasks? I seem to remember there was something at the end with some books and stuff. So I obviously have done this. I just don't remember it. It just completely came out of my memory as something that I just didn't maintain in my head. I just don't recognise any of that. Interesting. I say I didn't play it. I think I did. So I do remember that, you know, I had to collect stuff and go through. There's an awful lot in there that it's almost Media Molecules game, and occasionally there was a little bit of community stuff. So maybe they didn't get enough entries for the Land of Lost Dreams to do it the same as they did before, and they needed to pad it out, and this is what we ended up with. I don't know. It's very strange. Very good. I hope that you make more of Hallows Eve. Please keep the story. I really want to know what happens next. Super, really good. Make a part 2. They never did. This is it, done. So it was more of a game by Media Molecule than it was the community event, which, when I do this, what? Yeah, here's all the. We're not into the community event stuff here at this point. Very strange. Very strange. Okay, next one up. Everyone can do something. By the way, that All Hallows was past the 25%, so we're at 25.38. 35,000 people played that. This game, not as many. 10,000 people have played this. Everyone can do something. Explore the beauty of nature in a short forest walk. Now, this is one of the other UN environment programs, Play for Forests campaign thing. There's a few games. Now, I do feel that the theming of these games by Media Molecule was very similar. Walk about, collect rubbish, and clean up the environment. So this is one of the clear up the rubbish games that they made. The style of this is rather cute, sort of cutesy. Let's go. Everything is controlled by the right stick movement, which is a little weird. I mean, I'm used to pressing buttons to collect things, but they want you to move the stick. So we go up to the plastic bottles, we press down on the stick, and then you put it in the recycle bin that looks like a cat for some reason. So this is fixed into a side-scrolling world. Planting trees is a really good way to help recover the forest. Except he's not doing that, he's having a cup of tea. Is that a balloon? What? If an animal ate it, glad I managed to pick it up. There's a plastic bag. I'm glad I picked this up before an animal got stuck in it. So it's just you wandering around picking up rubbish. Now, I really like the style. I think the style is quite nice. You just keep saying the same thing every time I pick anything up. I hope an animal didn't get hurt by this plastic bag, open can, balloon. Did you notice there were all sorts of little things you could do that impacted the environment? I picked them all up. You can turn off lights, recycle trash, pick up litter, find out what products you buy are less harmful for the environment. You can also plant more trees, switch to renewable energy supplies and help others in the community. There are many little ways to help. Everyone can help to make a difference, and together we have the power to change the world and make a better place for everyone to live. What are you going to do now? Is there anything I can do now, or are we done? There you go. Here's an ad for this campaign to raise money for the UN. The UN! The UN, which is funded by the richest countries in the world, and they want your money. Anyway, there we go. That's it. That's all it was. It's something of absolute nothing. It's quite nice looking, but that is literally it. I don't know what to say about that. Okay, a game jam entry, would that even do well? Nice little thing. Small things that matter. A bit short to remember or acknowledge. Super. It was so good and had an important message. Shame it was so short. So cute. Nice work. Awesome. Yeah. Was it awesome? Looking back at it now, was that awesome? I think I'd like these things better if after making them they released the assets, because it's all very well, but there are assets here that are really rather nice, and I don't know whether they're available in the Dreamiverse to use. If we go to the genealogy no longer works, by the way. It used to have, you had all the little all the things that were in the Dreamiverse that were used to make this. You can't remix. Can you remix this? You can't remix it. There's no scene of it. So none of this is available to us. I think it would have been nice if the character had been available. That little chicken or whatever it was, the trees, everything. But no, they didn't release. I think it would have been better if they released the things that they'd used to make all of these into the Dreamiverse. Some of them are kits, some of them are kits, but all the ones that aren't kits, they should have been kits. Right, so we did not play Mega Penguin Rehatched Adventure when we were down here. So now here's our opportunity. This is Mega Penguin, another community event, an ongoing adventure game made chapter by chapter in Dreams by Media Molecule and the Dreams community. So it starts off with one made by Media Molecule, and you can tell. There is a huge difference between a professional developer making an environment and a dreamer making an environment. I don't care who they are, there is a huge difference. The quality is there, but they're using exactly the same tools. So it is just training, experience and talent, which means that Media Molecule stuff looks different to the rest of us. But it doesn't mean you can't make it. You can. You can make all of this yourself. So Mega Penguin was part of a marketing campaign for Dreams before it released. It's a very, very strange short that they made. With this buff penguin and lots of lady penguins and stuff. It is bizarre, let me tell you. Absolutely bizarre. So I've plugged that in. I think that's all I needed to do, is it? Let's use the console. Launch game. No game cartridge. Okay, where's the game cartridge? Isn't that a game cartridge? That's not a game cartridge. I've got to go and find a game cartridge now. Hey, get away from that door! Let's just close Bundy on account of all the monsters. We have last week to air the place and a buttload of low-level nasties escaped. It's staying locked until we get rid of this lot. You're welcome to help, of course. So I get to hit the insecty things with my tools, with my spanner. It's like, okay, great, lovely. I've done it, haven't I? There are still gross evil bugs on the loose. Oh, okay. They're over here. I've never done this bit before. I've always picked up the cartridge and gone straight into the games and had a look at what everybody else produced. I've never bothered with this. So there's an awful lot of Media Molecule stuff I've never really seen and never really got into. This looks like a clue to a puzzle. Bam, 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 bam. Interesting. Interesting. I made a piece of music for Mega Penguin for my game, which used that theme, so I presume it's a theme in Mega Penguin. Otherwise, why would I have used it? Because they didn't use my music. Interesting. Now, you can get to the games this way. So these are all the you've got the Media Molecule part, Penguin at the Gates of Dawn and everything, and then you've got other people's stuff. Now mine's here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Mega Penguin and the Logic Cave. So here's my music, you see. Ding, 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 ding. So I must have used that as a theme, because this music is mine otherwise. So this is my little cutscene with Mega Penguin. And now you are in the Logic Cave. Door locked. Gadget insertion required. So here is a thing to put the gadgets in. And over here I've got a load of gadgets. So if I pick this up, oh, I dropped it. Oh, it's so difficult to get over without dropping it. Right, okay. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay, so I'll put it in there, and that produces some pebbles. So that's not the one to open the door. So what else have we got? We've got a switch. We've got some wind. We've got a death thing. And we've got a trigger zone. Let's see what the trigger zone does. I can't literally remember when I made this. So I'll put that down. Pick that up. Put that down. Pick that up. Put that in the slot. In the slot you go. Did it do anything? Oh, it did this. Put up a flag. It's playing some sort of national anthem. So that's not it then. Okay, so what else we got? What does the wind do? Oh no, I've dropped it again. Oh, it blew me over here. Oh no. So that was the idea anyway. You've got lots of switches and things and lots of logic cubes, and so that's not the right one either. You've got I think it's a switch, right? It's got to be the switch, yeah. Let's try the switch. Yes! There we go. So there we are. And I wrote all of the logic things on here. So it's interesting. You've got the path. What is the path? Which is the pathway through? No, that was wrong. So you got to get through the maze. There is a reason why some symbols will drop you through the floor and others will not, and you have to work out what it is to get over there. And then there's some more logic puzzles with the logic cubes and stuff. I was quite pleased with this. It took me, I mean, we had 2 weeks, and it took me the full 2 weeks to make this. And I said at the time, I said, now I know why I don't make games, because it was a lot of effort. I like the way it looks. I like the logic that I put in. I don't think it was that bad. You know, I made my own music and all the rest of it. So I was quite pleased with it. But I said, you know, never again. Never again. There is a lot in there, an awful lot of games in there. I did do a video at the time. I don't think I went through every single game, or maybe I did. I probably did, but it was a fun thing to be part of. I don't think it didn't really grab that much attention. 51,000 people played that. That's more people. So that was released in 2021. 51,000 people. All Hallows Land of Lost Dreams, 35 people, and that was in 2022. Almost exactly a year. Well, 9 months later. So it's, you know, this was a 26.96, no, to 27% like ratio on this, which is cool. And then finally we have Pick Up Quick. This is in connection with Sustainable Coastlines of New Zealand, and this is another Pick Up the Litter game. Now we had one previously where we had to pick up litter on the beach, and this is another one of picking up litter on the beach. I don't know what they did with this game, how it was actually given to Sustainable Coastlines, or with it just in Dreams, or what really. It's a bit odd. They could have had it on monitors, I suppose, if they had Dreams connected to them. It's very strange. It felt like that they've been paid by Sustainable Coastlines to make a game to help them market keeping New Zealand clean. So a commission game. We've got Tokahaki Point and Tahuini Beach. I've done the beach the other day, so let's do Tokahaki Point, which is also a beach. Yeah, 45 seconds to collect as much litter as you can. Go. Okay. I picked up a bottle. What's this over here? Sports equipment. There's a seal. Oh, I'm not allowed over there. Right, okay. Some foam. Another ball. Can I get up there? Can't even get up there. Right, okay. I only have 45 seconds. It's not an awful long time. There's another seal. There's some over here. Oh, I can speed up. Whoop-de-doo. Where's the rest of it? Swim between the flags. I've run out of time. Speeding up did not help me. You managed to collect 2 pieces of false wisdom, 2 foam plastics and a bottle. How does that compare? Scientists collected 64 pieces of litter from that place. Timber, plastic fragments, bottles. I mean, how long were they there that they only managed to pick up 15 plastic bottles off the beach? It doesn't sound like it was absolutely inundated now, doesn't it? I mean, how big was the beach? How long were they there? Only 15 plastic bottles? That seems like it's not that polluted at all, really. I've seen worse. Anyway, there you go. I don't really understand how this was used or anything else. It is very similar to the previous pickup. I mean, the other one previously we had to pick up litter and drop it onto a pressure pad. This one we just have to pick up the litter and it's a very short timer. It's not that exciting. It has a really weird look to it for me. I mean, the character model is a bit odd looking. Here's some pictures. I mean, you know, look at her. A bit odd looking. There she is again. On the beach this time with the sandy beach, but it's all very something and nothing, really, isn't it? I love this. Great, nice game, awesome, super. Love the message, awesome, great, superb. You know, it is what it is. And Media Molecule like to do these type of things. Like I say, they're very environmentally aware, and that's what they do. So we've done 5 games, and I'm at 38 minutes already. Absolutely unbelievable. Normally we'd have gone much faster, but then we had some really major games. Let's see if we can speed this up a bit. Autumn Treasure Hunt. This is nothing. Let me tell you now. So you're a squirrel, which I think is from their game Tear Away. I'm not 100% sure. It certainly has that look about it, which I've never played. I had an opportunity to get hold of it at a car boot sale not that long ago, and I decided not to bother. Which is because I don't play things on my PlayStation other than Dreams. That's all I have my PlayStation for. Just don't bother playing other things. So you got to collect the acorns. I don't know how many we got to collect. It doesn't tell me. I don't know how many there are. It doesn't tell me. I don't know what I need them for. It doesn't tell me. So I've collected all of these, and I died a few times, and that didn't count towards the collecting. They've all been put back, have they? Is that what's happened? Now what have I got to do? So I've got to get that one. Oh shoot, and now it fell off, and now I've got to start again. Have I? Or was I just got to get that one? And that's it. Genuinely, what was the point? Right, art gallery. Now, we've already seen this down here. So, I have no idea why they launched it twice. I can only assume one was in the demo and one was not. So, that's the situation. Then we're going into All Hallows Dreams. So we've already had All Hallows Dreams, the Ghost Train, All Hallows, the Land of Lost Dreams, and now we have All Hallows Dreams. Now, I would say this is my favourite one of the three. It is, it was the first one, and in terms of a community event where it's easy to see the community stuff, it's nice and simple. You haven't got a lot of media molecule effort in it. Mine's in here somewhere. I did a room. So the idea here was to do a haunted room, and you had various templates. So these are all done by the Dreamers in the Dreamiverse, and not by Media Molecule. And quite frankly, it shows. Have I just gone back in? I've just gone back in. Where's the exit? No, where's the exit? Oh, there. Some people put a lot of effort in. Some people put minor effort in. It's a real mixed bag. The quality is very mixed, as it always is. But it was one of the first community event things like this, and I think it was cool.
Hey, if you, like me, also enjoy long walks in the park, unescorted in the dark, where nobody knows where you've gone, then maybe you and I we could be friends. Temporarily, of course. To, like, kill you.
So once you've done a level, you can go up one in the elevator, and then you get another one. There was so many entries. There is hundreds of rooms, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of rooms. Really varied things to see. It takes hours to go through them all. I did go through all of the rooms. I have my favourites, but I couldn't tell you where they are or who made them.
Too bad. This is a nightmare.
Some people put a lot of effort into theirs, like I said, and you know you don't know what you're going to get. So rather than going through any more of those, if you haven't played any of these, just give them a look. And then we have Dreamscom 21. So this is the second Dreamscom. And they put in them a monorail, and you have the main hall. So now, did I do? I don't even know if I did a stall. I think I did. I might not have done. One year I made a store and it got rejected. Or I realised that I'd broken the rules of what they said we could do, which was like, oh for goodness sake. And quite often what I wanted to make used up too much memory. I couldn't get the memory down, which like annoyed me, to be honest. And so I ended up not doing anything. But I can't remember this year whether I did one or not. I'm just looking to see if I'm in any of this. You can see how many people are featured here. You might recognise some of these names. It's bad, isn't it, that I can't remember if I actually took part in this particular one or not. I really can't remember. 2021 was a weird year. I don't remember if I took part in things or not. No, I can't find my name. It doesn't mean I'm not in here. Because I'm bound to have missed it. But anyway, there we go. Let's just... Where's it going to take us to? Big black screen. Okay, Hall 20. Here we are. Cosmic Chaos. I am going to be working on the lost dreams, the dreams that turned up at conventions, or dreams that were only half done. Have a look at a few of the games that we never actually really got, and it's a shame that we never got them. But that's going to be a lot of work. At the moment, I am working on the MM picks. I'm making a spreadsheet of all the MM picks. I'm currently at over 960, I think. I have listed with all their details about who made it, what year they made it, what type of game it was, whether it won any awards. It's taken me a long time to compile the list. I did not realise how many MM picks there actually were. And this is just the game category that I've gone through so far. I haven't even completed that yet. It's going to take ages. But then I'll be able to pull out the play-like ratios on the MM picks. And be able to give you a chart and all sorts of things. And we can play a few of them. Pick some things out. I could probably do some charts in different types of games. So look at all the arcade games, look at the platformer games, look at the strategy games, that sort of thing. Anyway, this is DreamsCon 21. I liked it at the time. Do I like it still? I think it's more open. It's certainly better than the following year's DreamsCon, which I thought was a bit too cluttered. I think this one's good. Quite like this. Let's have a look at the aquarium. Let's just have a little looky in here. How cool is this? Look, this is nice. Look at that. Lovely. And don't forget, you had very limited memory available to make your little featured store. And people were very, very clever at how they managed to make something that fitted the memory capacity that they gave us, which was very small. It was like 3% or something awful. 3% here and 5% there. Yeah, it was very, very slow. Anyway, there's DreamsCon. And finally, we have Welcome Garden Adventure, one of the earlier kit games. So I think we've seen Ash and Rowan before. These are the characters that did not make it as iconic things for Dreams. Everybody said, oh, there's no iconic characters for Dreams. These just didn't just get into the public consciousness at all. This is a collection quest platformer. It's okay. It's not overly exciting. I've never completed it. And this is the thing about a lot of these games in Dreams. I mean, I've played a huge proportion of the Dreamiverse. And most of Media Molecule, if not all of Media Molecule stuff, I've had a little go at. But that doesn't mean I completed them all. It doesn't mean I spent hours on them. It just means I maybe looked at them for 5-10 minutes. And that's the thing about Dreams. There was so much for me to look at. And when you're trying to make lists, you're trying to make compilations, you're trying to shortlist what is the best in Dreams, you don't really have the luxury to spend hours playing a single dream. So there are very few games that I've played all the way through. there are games that I've played all the way through for videos, and there's some that I've done for fun. I mean, I played Lock for fun with my husband over a few nights. We really enjoyed that game, played it all the way through. I didn't do it for a video. I have since done a list of what you need to do. For those of you who get stuck, there's a playthrough, a walkthrough of Lock available from my website. Try to make it. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Bad platforming. Bad platforming. Right, okay. There we go. I'm missing how many to get through the door? There's a frog there. There's some around here. Now, prize bubbles have now been eliminated from the Dreamiverse. It was one of the casualties of things that were put in the Dreamiverse early on and then were taken away. Prize bubbles, being a sort of a leftover idea from Little Big Planet, didn't really catch on in Dreams in a big way, but people were using it in interesting ways, like for TV screens and things like that. But once they took them away, all of that got ruined, which is a shame. I need 2, and there they are, hiding in the sand. Right, there we go. That opens up that, and then I can go on. Like I say, I never really played these games for any length of time. I think I've done this bit, but that's about as far as I go. So the sliding puppet was a new introduction. I shouldn't have done that. A sliding puppet was a new introduction with this kit, and it's one that a lot of people use. The platforming puppet is actually better than the mannequin for this type of thing. With its short stubby legs and big head and stuff. This shape. Really quite good. Anyway, there's 20 things to collect in this area, and I haven't bothered, and I've never done it. So there we go. Ash and Rowan, fantastic voyage. It is very childish, and this is the other thing that I feel that the Media Molecule missed about Dreams, is that they kept putting out things that were weird and or childish, and very rarely put out things that were suitable for people, the adults, to enjoy, teenagers to enjoy. There was an awful lot of concentration on cutesy characters, which was to their detriment, I think. I think if they had gone for more mature games, they didn't have to be violent, they didn't have to be adult content, but I think that they would have maybe encouraged the right people to Dreams that were players. A really good first-person shooter that Media Molecule had made, I would have loved to have seen that. They never made one, I don't think. Not without using cutesy things. So, yeah, there we go. That was a really interesting selection, actually. A lot of community events, a lot of big games released in this section. I think going into the next sections, I think we're going to zoom pass through these quite quickly, because there's an awful lot of video parts, not games. So that'd be interesting. People actually liked the video parts, but then, like I say, this was part of the demo section. A lot of these have only got this amount of likes and things because it was part of the Media Molecule ring-fenced free demo. So anyway, so there was the last 10. There'll be another 10 next time. We'll go through Vector Majoris to Welcome Home game and see what's there. If it's really short, we might even do the whole lot, but we'll see. There'll be another video coming soon. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in your dreams.